journey for land led us to Gus Frangos, President and Chief Counsel of the Cuyahoga Land Bank. In our numerous meetings, Gus and I had many conversations about the great potential value of the farm and its importance to those we serve and to the community. He was immediately enthusiastic and supportive. Believing that creating jobs for people with developmental disabilities through farming is important work, and being committed to making the farm and the greenhouse a reality, Gus has networked and connected Koinonia in a myriad of contacts serving to expand our knowledge and resources. One such contact was Councilman Kevin J. Kelly. After an extensive search, we found the ideal location right here on Memphis Avenue in Old Brooklyn, Ward 13.
History is a friend of mine that I went to law school 1,000 years ago introduced me to Diane, introduced me to the organization, and what ensued from that point was Diane said a number of discussions, a number of meetings, my staff every week searching and trying to harvest for just that right suitable piece of land that not only was accessible but was large enough, that was environmentally sound, that had all the attributes that was needed for something like this. And all that work resulted, we were originally looking for something either in our land bank or something coming to our land bank, but our research landed us on this particular site. And this particular site was owned by the city of Cleveland, which was a good thing. However, it was a complicated site as well because it had been formerly owned by the Cleveland Municipal School District. And so it had been acquired in a different way. It had complications associated with it in order to make it available. And so from that point, enter Councilman Kelly. And Councilman Kelly, I don't want to steal his thunder, but he has just been the champion of this project from that point forward. I mean, he embraced this. He took leadership. He helped navigate the administrative things that needed to happen with the city of Cleveland. He introduced legislation, got it passed quickly before council's recess, and he has just been a champion for this project. Without his leadership, I don't think we'd be here today, so thank you, Councilman Kelly. When I think of this project, I'm reminded of a story in the Bible, in the New Testament, in the Gospel of Matthew, where Jesus is talking to a bunch of, to the multitude. He's talking to a bunch of listeners, and he's talking to them about a story of a sower, somebody who plants seeds, a farmer. And he describes the situation. He points out that some seed is thrown on dry ground, and because that seed is not nurtured, because it's not cared for, it dries up and dies. Other seed is dropped on thorny ground, and it gets squeezed and asphyxiated because it's on thorny ground. And to use his words, however, some seed, to quote Jesus, but other seed fell on good land, on good ground, and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, and some 30-fold. Now, as you might expect, Jesus was not talking about apples and oranges and carrots and beets and lettuce. He was talking more about sowing good seed and investing in the lives and the faith of others, of people. And that's what this is about here today. Investing in this particular community and investing in the lives with people with disabilities. I know a little bit of something about people with disabilities because I have a daughter with a disability. She's confined to a wheelchair. And this much I profoundly know, that people with disabilities, they want the same things that all of us want. They want to work, they want to contribute, they want to accept and be accepted, and they want to be productive. And so, in conclusion, today and every day, that is what Koinonia is about. It's about sowing good seed in good ground. And I believe that this place here, this place is indeed good ground. Because of that, I also believe that the harvest is going to be plentiful. It'll go beyond carrots and beets and lettuce, although I hope that we have a lot of carrots and beets and lettuce and whatever else is growing here. But rather, I believe that the harvest is going to be far more profound. I believe that that harvest is going to be a harvest of a strengthened and enriched community. It'll be a harvest of enriched lives. It'll be a harvest of faith. And in the end, I think that we are going to witness a precious labor of love between our disabled citizens and those who will work alongside them, which will become their new friends and partners in this community. So I'm thrilled beyond belief to be here today to see this happening and to watch what is really a miracle in our midst. And I thank Diane, I thank Koinonia for the investment you make every day for people with disabilities, and I thank you for letting us just to be a little part of this so that we can just watch this amazing thing happen in our midst. Thank you. God bless.
And 3 tossing away.
Toss it.
Oh. Yeah.
Very good, though.